Welcome back to the Road Show this morning, The Buzz. I really feel like Courtney should be here for this because she loves Twilight, and the third installment in the Twilight saga has hit the theaters. Last night, fans even lined up for a midnight showing of the teen vampire action romance.
Ooh.
How's that for a genre?
I know, right?
The teen vampire action romance
Vampire
genre.
has become a genre, I think, now.
It really has. I mean, Vampire Diaries and that sort of thing. Anyway, Eclipse is now out, and, you know, it kind of goes without saying that the Twilight franchise, as Ben is saying, has become a phenomenon, rivaling that of even Harry Potter, which was like, you know, the big one for a while. And for the film stars, it is a roller coaster ride. Take a listen to what they have to say about the Twihard craze.
You never get used to it. It's a weird feeling. You can actually look at people's faces when it's happening, and they're looking at people enjoy themselves because of it, and it makes everything so much easier to accept.
It was pretty clear that the movie was going to do well, and then it did do well, and then they greenlit the movie, and we were like, what? It was a shock. I mean, it was really exciting for everyone.
So what do you guys think it is that is about this movie that's made it such a phenomenon?
Well, I'm going to punt to Ben, since I don't think it's a phenomenon, because I'm not into it, so boop, over to you.
Even though you're not into it, I think it still is a phenomenon. You're seeing a lot more of this stuff with the books that come into these billion-dollar productions for these movies. The special effects are so amazing. I think it also helps when you're kind of getting new movie stars rather bursting onto the scene.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, they blossomed the career of the young Harry Potter.
Right.
It really put Elijah Wood in the forefront with the Lord of the Rings trilogy.
Yeah.
And now you're having all these. I mean, Kristen Stewart's done some stuff before, but it's so is Robert Pattinson. But it's really, they're not. I like the fact that these movies aren't using stars we already know who they are.
I think that makes it more relatable. I think at the heart of this, the issue is, first of all, when it comes to like Lord of the Rings, it's more of a guy thing. I mean, girls will go and see it, but I think in this particular movie, first of all, you have Bella, who is, at the start of this whole series, is kind of the girl who's on the outs. She's likable, but she doesn't really fit in with everybody. And I think as a teenager, a lot of girls feel that way at some point in their life, feeling like I don't quite connect, I don't fit in, but I'm not going to change who I am. And so I think the girls connect with that, the guys can connect with the action, and when you have that kind of teen angst, it makes for a very powerful message.
I think there are two things that are huge that I think parents would enjoy. Your parent is the fact that they're getting kids to read. I mean, kids are reading these books, even if it was a Harry Potter or whatever, they're reading all these books, and then you can take your child to the movie, and you're not sitting there like it's some goofy little 5-year-old movie. I mean, it just really hits on all cylinders.
I just see a lot of young men without their shirts on when I see the previews, so I'm just maybe turned off a bit.
Okay. Well, I want to turn over to Courtney Caligari, who's our resident Twihard. Did you see it already, Courtney?
I haven't, because it came out at midnight, but I was invited, so I had friends who went, bought their tickets early, but with this shift, I can't stay up past 9, but I will tell you, Eclipse was my favorite book of the series. I read it in 1 week on my honeymoon. We have lots of pictures of me just reading everywhere I was sitting on the beach. It was great, but we have some fans on the live blog who anticipate this being the best of the 4-movie series here, and that's from Joseph Buteri. Says, I do plan on seeing the new Twilight Eclipse. I like the first 2. I guarantee this will be the best. I can't wait. And Ja Rule says, still haven't seen any of the Twilight movies. We have our poll here right underneath the live blog, and we want to know, are you planning to see Eclipse? A, yes, I can't wait 1 minute longer. B, no, the series just isn't my thing. Or C, I will when it comes out on DVD. And it's pretty quiet on Facebook this morning, but on my personal wall here, there's lots of friends of mine that have seen it, and they said it was epic, great movie, and some are going to see it today, and they can't wait. So maybe some more of you will weigh in a little later in the day if you happen to make it to the movies today. But I'll have those poll results for you in about a half hour, and for now, we're heading